No matter how much your partner tries to make you feel safe, such as spending more time with you or restricting their contact with whoever threatens you, you will still feel insecure if you are abandoning yourself by judging yourself, ignoring your feelings, or making your partner responsible for your self-worth. Oh my god, it's a sign that you have a little bit of possessive character in yours. In this video, we're compiling several dramas that have possessive characters. Yeah, even this behavior can relate to a person's mental health. Luckily, we, as viewers, can stop supporting these kinds of stories and watch shows with better quality. So let's get this list started. Number 1. First Love, It's You. The setup of this mini-drama reminded me a lot of the drama You Are So Sweet with Eden Zhao and Amy Sun. The female lead is an aspiring voice actress. She meets her ex-boyfriend at her best friend's birthday party. They had been separated for 2 years, so it was awkward to see him at the party. In the company that she works in, they get a new boss. The new boss is none other than the male lead, Chi Zhan. She thinks Chi Zhan doesn't know anything about this field and questions why he's there. It turns out he has another identity, Mr. Li Lan, who is also a voice actor. The female lead does not know that he is Mr. Li Lan. She wants to leave the company, but cannot because she would have to pay a large sum of money for breaking the contract. So, the boss devises a new plan for her to livestream, and if she can gain 100,000 followers, she will be free to leave. If the female lead is already aware of the truth, is she still attempting to flee?
你什么时候回国的？
刚回来。是，也不是。准备留在国内了。
Number 2. Well-Intended Love. This show, apart from being full of gender stereotypes, also has a sexist and abuse-normalizing storyline. Our male lead is a controlling, oppressive, obsessive man who basically blackmailed and tricked a woman into marrying him. And yet, he is always portrayed as the perfect, dreamy husband. Also, our female lead went from being a dynamic young woman trying to make it in the entertainment industry to a stay-at-home, obedient wife whose only purpose is to support her toxic husband. All in all, Well-Intended Love is about a toxic relationship that is everything but well-intended, and I definitely do not recommend it to underage viewers.
皮蛋呢？喏。
Number 3. Falling Into Your Smile. Do you want to have a good laugh and a full dose of fluff with an adorable pairing and excellent supporting characters? Falling Into Your Smile definitely won't fail you to fall for its charm. The male lead is the type of guy who seems cold and quiet to everyone, but has a soft spot for the female lead. He's also a really great captain. He genuinely cares for his teammates. Like the female lead, he also has good gaming skills. If you're hesitant to watch it because you know nothing about esports, then don't worry. It's okay if you don't know much about gaming. You can watch it and you'll still understand how things work, since they also explain some of the things related to the game/esports. Even if they did not explain it, you'll still understand how it works the more you watch it.
我说，
找我有什么事吗？
我来和你说老 K 和老猫的事，他们从赛场上离开就脸色很难。
Number 4. The Romance of Tiger and Rose. This is another isekai story, whereby a female scriptwriter goes into her own story with her male lead. They both fall in love with each other in the parallel historical female-centric world. Imagine a historical world where the male and female roles are switched. Even just the idea itself is enough to engage any viewer. The crazy logic and plot holes here and there all would have been considered poor scriptwriting and poor editing in other dramas. But for this drama, they're done on purpose and left unedited, and as such, have made the series absolutely lovable and funny.
这世间唯有男子跟小人，难养也。
三公主既然不喜韩某同行，您就自己去游街吧。
Number 5. The King's Woman. Looking for a reason to start this drama? You can skip this title. But if you're curious about a realistic take on what appears to be a promising, yet angsty historical romance, then continue at your own discretion. For me, a lot of good-looking actors and great slow-motion sword and martial arts scenes. As I watch, I begin to realize that this starts as an obsessive romance drama, but the underlying story is really the history of the first emperor of China. The King's Woman was only a fictional backdrop to tell a story about a tragic time in history, but one of the most important times in Chinese history.
你要是嫌我脾气差，那你还到我这儿来干嘛？放手！你这人怎么这么不讲理啊？到我的寝殿你还支走我的人？哎，放手！
Number 6. Love in Time. Be prepared to watch this only for the male lead, who is not only handsome, but also really kind as well. Because the female lead is nothing but an annoying, selfish, self-centered jerk who should have no business being married to anyone, let alone this dude. The story itself was cliched because it was all about marriage contracts, first loves, and childhood sweethearts. It's light and cute, but the thing that made it complicated for me was the times when the CEO became too overbearing and obsessive. This is another drama that I would recommend if you're bored and have run out of better dramas to watch like me.
这件似乎比你上次穿的好看，试试吧。
我才不要穿，要穿你自己穿。
也行，支持岳父的产品，我穿也行。
哎呀，走了，小西还在等我呢。
Number 7. Mysterious Love. If you watch this drama, you'll definitely not regret it. It's really a good drama to watch, and yes, it's addictive for sure. The male lead is kind of a cold and arrogant one that is possessive towards the female lead. He owns a security company that provides bodyguards or hosts events. And the female lead is so pretty, adorable, and smart. She works as a theater artist. They met because of a dangerous situation before and fell in love until they're separated because of a life and death situation. Then finally, after 5 years, they met again, got back together, and solved the problems that hadn't been done for 5 years before. A great storyline, an awesome cast, and good chemistry between the couples. What can we ask more of? Overall, it was totally worth it and enjoyable. Number 8. I Love My President, though he's a psycho. This story had amnesia, secret identities, and, well, they did give you a hint that the show was a bit off-kilter in the title. The male lead was laser-focused, overbearing, possessive, antisocial, and physically violent towards the female lead. I gotta admit, once their chemistry kicked in and physical desire replaced the violence and its aggressiveness, oh well, it was surprisingly well done. Again, the abuse fit the story, but it was excruciating, and this battered beauty turns to him as the beast for shelter from the world, anticipating protection edged with control, and finds a tortured prince who only wants to love her. I would recommend way more dramas before I would ever tell you to watch this. It makes you want to finish it just so you can know what else is going to happen.
吃吧，顾大总裁。
你就拿蛋炒饭来打发我？
那你吃不吃？不吃我自己吃了。
这是我的。
Number 9. Timeless Love. The male lead falls in love with the female lead at first sight. However, for the few episodes, the female lead behaves coldly towards him. It was because she was experiencing trauma from the past, and because of the persistence of the male lead, she decides to not step back anymore and finally makes a confession. Till that point, everything seemed to be well and good, but then something strange happens to our male lead.
阿爹，以前是以前，这都不重要了。以后我会把迟到的爱都补给你的。
Number 10. Sweet First Love. The story is about a girl who is raised by an adoptive family that also has a child the same age as her. The child then grows up and becomes a man who is literally obsessed with his sister. He is supposed to be secretly in love, but he tries to hide it by bullying her, treating her like a maid, and manipulating her actions. They have good chemistry with the female lead. I love them both. I hope to watch another series with them together as the main leads.
我们再也没有任何关系。
That concludes our top 10 possessive male leads in Chinese dramas. Do you agree with our list? And did you spot your favorites on our list? Don't hesitate to comment down below and let everyone know your thoughts and recommendations. Thanks for watching.